This orange peeler is a bird giving you the bird. Yeah, I didn't mean it that way. Okay, so welcome back. Earlier, as I pointed out, this was a fail. This was based on the spinning blades of death one. And basically, when I tried to use this, I wanted to hold it like this, put the orange like this, and this was the natural way that I felt like this should work. But when I did that, I noticed this was just stabbing right into my palm here. So that's not good. I'm just gonna set that one. This is an earlier version of one of the orange peelers, and in this one, I ended up changing it because I had the blades going in the wrong direction, I believe. But the curved surface here allowed me to kind of stick to the outside of this easier, and I didn't really do that with this one. So I was thinking I could combine these two concepts and make this one. So here is this one. Now, I made an earlier video about this, but I believe I've deleted it. I can't find the video, so I'm just going to show you what this looked like. Basically, this was the next version of that. And the idea was you would place this on this little curved part right here, and then push up against it. And it worked fairly well, but it still was a little bit tough. And one of the things that I noticed was that I was cutting into myself with these because I thought it would look cool. It actually, that's kind of pointy right there. So that's not good. So this is the new one, the newer one. Okay, this one does not have a pointy bit over here. It does have a pointy bit over here, but that's not actually cutting into me. And this part here is slightly curved differently. And we're just gonna try that out. So here we go. And I can tell you right now that it's requiring very little effort to do this. I'm trying to use as little effort as possible, and use large muscle groups like my arms. Try not to use the muscles in my hands and my fingers. One of the reasons is because one point of this whole exercise is to create a orange peeler that is as effortless as possible to use. And I gotta say, this is really easy to do. So I'm just cutting a big, obviously a big strip here, and it's not a consistently it's not a consistently circular one. I went create a path there, but I'm just going to cut a few more of these. I'm going to try the other hand now. So I'm right-handed, but I'm actually finding this to be more difficult because I was kind of able to guide the orange. It's more like I'm holding this steady and guiding the orange rather than trying to cut with it, if that makes any sense. I'm holding the cutting surface and using the orange to direct the motion that I'm cutting. That worked pretty darn well. I guess I'll need to cut a few across the top and all the way around the side instead of just going around the equator. There we go. Okay. I think I mentioned this earlier. My dad and my granddad used to whittle a lot, and I would notice that, especially in my grandfather's case, the way he would do it is he would hold the stick in one hand, the knife in the other, and then put his thumb on one side of the stick and kind of press against the blade. And it looked, the first time I saw him doing it, I was like, oh, that's not good, he's gonna cut himself. But it actually gave him a great deal of control over where the blade went. And that's what I'm getting out of this. This is really easy to do. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're gonna take one of the little, the face of the birdie here and just kind of stick it underneath the peel and see if you'll pull up any of that. You know what? This is actually really easy, but this pointy bit here, I just noticed I'm putting my thumb against it, so that's not fantastic. Maybe I could do it the other way around. The concern I have about doing it this way is could inadvertently cut myself on that. It's not sharp enough to really cut you, but it's sharp enough to poke in you. It's not a... I'd like to try to avoid that too. And you know I'm being overly cautious here, but regular orange peelers had the same problem, certainly. Okay, so this is pretty easy to do. That's really easy, actually. That's almost obnoxiously easy. So I'm applying very little pressure with my hand muscles, and I'm just using my arm muscles to move this thing around. That is really interesting. And you know, this is a design that I never would have, when I started this, this is sure as hell not something I would have imagined. This is a good idea. I'll make a weird little bird shape. Okay, so that comes off real easy. We'll try the flat edge here. Okay, the flat edge is actually easier than anything else. Okay. Okay, so we have an interesting direction to go in here with this. This is, I would say that surprisingly, this is actually the easiest one I've found so far. Well, really did not expect that. All right, well, I'm gonna go eat this orange. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or ideas or suggestions for the next one, and I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Look at that. Beautiful.